Morning everyone. Today I'm reading about Gobi. Not this one here, he's Charlie. The dedication in here is to all dog lovers. And now we have another one. Just being nosy about what I'm reading and what I'm doing. But anyway, let's get back to it. To all dog lovers, no matter where life takes you, your dog will always be there for you. And hopefully they won't bark while you're trying to read a story. Stretch! The little dog stretched her legs and sighed. It was really hard to live all alone in the blazing hot Gobi desert. Maybe today I'll find a friend, she thought hopefully. Just then, a strange noise in the distance made her ears perk up. I'm going to chase that noise, the curious dog decided. She took off, racing across the sandy dunes. Stretch! A man named Dion stretched his long leg muscles and checked his supplies one last time. He and hundreds of others were getting ready to run a race across the Gobi Desert that took 7 days to complete. He had trained long and hard and was ready to go. Pop! The starting gun fired. Dion took off, racing across the sandy dunes. Thump, 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 thump. The ground shook beneath the dog, and then she saw the most amazing sight. Friends! So many friends! And they were even playing chase. The wind blew back her ears, and her paws sent sand flying behind her. She was going to catch them. Dion focused on the trail ahead as he ran. Always look forward, he said to himself. Never look back. That's what he told himself every race. That's what he needed to do to win. Boys, be quiet. Stop it. He looked down, and to his surprise, there was a little dog running beside him. I'm afraid there's a little cat in my driveway that's driving my dogs mad. Ruff, ruff! The dog barked and gave him a doggy smile. She liked the sound of his voice. This was the best game of chase she had ever played. Could this man be my friend? She kept running beside him. The temperature was 49 degrees and Dion was so thirsty. He gulped down some water and it trickled down his chin and splashed onto his shirt. You must be thirsty too. He knelt beside the panting pup and poured water into his cupped hand. She was thirsty too. The racers kept running through the sandy dunes, up the rocky slopes, under the burning sun. The dog's legs were short, but she ran fast to keep up with Dion. I think I'll call you Gobi, Dion said to her, because you are as tough as the Gobi Desert. Yep, Gobi barked in agreement. She ran ahead and then circled back to her friend, barking playfully as she encouraged him too. The race was so long that the tired runners camped in tents along the trail at night. Chomp, crunch, chew. The racers filled their growling tummies with the small food supplies that they had in their packs. Uh-oh. Dion looked down at Gobi. I didn't bring any extra food. But I can't let you go hungry. He gave her a small piece of jerky and she gobbled it right up. Soon other runners were sharing with Gobi too. A bite of granola, a little bit more jerky, a piece of dried fruit. This tastes much better than eating bugs in the desert, Gobi thought. Not very nice sleeping in tents sometimes in the middle of nowhere. Done that before. So I'm going to stop halfway through and I'm going to say this. I'm going to dedicate today's book reading to two young men that I shared a tent with once on a school camp. Today's dedication for the book is to Max and to Jack after we spent a couple of nights camping and stayed in a tent, which wasn't very nice, but we got through it. Anyway, I digress. Let's go back to the book. The stars lit the desert sky as the racers went to sleep. Gobi curled up next to Dion. For the first time, she was safe and cared for. Maybe you will be my forever friend, Gobi thought, as she nuzzled Dion and drifted off to sleep. The two friends continued racing together. One day the course went through a rushing river. Dion ran into the waist-deep water as it splashed and pushed against him. Arr, arr! Gobi whimpered from the shore. Oh no, she thought, my friend is leaving and the water is too deep and rough for me. Woof woof, please come back. Now my dog thinks I'm really barking. Big puppy tears filled up her eyes. Dion was almost gone. Recording is quite different today. All right, sweetie. Come and jump up here. Come on. Oh no, where's Gobi? Dion asked himself, realising that she was not with him. He broke his own rule and he looked back to see Gobi pacing the shore and barking for him. He had had a hard decision to make. He could keep going to win the race, or he could go back to get his friend. I'm coming, Gobi. He rushed back to the shore and scooped her up in his arms. We're a team, Dion told Gobi. I won't leave you behind. Aww. Gobi knew that she had found her forever friend. Days went by and they ran side by side. They were so tired, hungry and sore. When Gobi was tired, Dion carried her. And when Dion was tired, she barked her happy bark and wagged her tail to encourage him. Dogs can just make you feel so wonderful, can't they? I know in these days when we're a bit cooped up, my dogs are pretty awesome. I see it, Gobi. I see it. I see the finish line. You know me, I digress all the time. Stop it. The blazing sun made it sparkle in the distance. Closer, closer, closer. They crossed the finish line together and the people cheered wildly. Dion and Gobi each received a shiny medal. They knew they'd earned more than medals, though. They had each earned a friend for life. Hooray! Hooray for Gobi and Dion! And that's actually the end of the book. It's actually a true story. I think maybe we might have shared it in class that it was a true story. But they've turned it into a picture book as well. So, does that make it fiction or non-fiction? I'm not sure. Anyway, this is day 2. I hope you're all doing well out there. It was still nice to see you again yesterday. I'm going to keep finding more picture books and I will keep reading. It was nice to see me on the telly last night, people watching me as a bedtime story. So yeah, I'll catch you later. Keep watching out for a new video. Bye guys.